Hi! Here I am, Miss Eslin again, and here I am with day 8 of the packet for math and science. I'm going to go to your assignments, and I'm only going to review math and science because this is the math and science video. So math, it wants you to do 3 pages. In science, it wants you to check and graph the weather in your science journal. I'm going to go to this first page where it says April 17th at the top, and it wants me to count forward and backward. Notice that the number 32 is in a box, so it's highlighted per se. So that means it wants me to put that number in my head. I'm going to put 32 in my head, and I see 4 spots. So it wants me to write the number counting forward, back, counting forward 4 spots. So the first number I would write is, if I have 32 in my head, I would write 33, okay? And then I would continue on the next 3 spots. Notice the numbers are getting bigger that way, so the numbers are getting larger. All right, you can finish that part on your own. So now I'm going to show you counting backwards. So I'm still going to put 32 in my head because that's still the number of the day. And then this time I'm going to count backwards the same way, 4 spots. So I know the number 32. I know the number 2 comes, the number before the number 2 comes 1. So it would be 32 and 31. Notice the numbers are getting smaller on that side. And you may finish off the next 3 on your own. And then next, it wants you to find and circle the number of the day, 32. And then I wonder how many times you'll find it today. I'm going to skip to the practice adding, which is that big empty box. A lot of you had some questions on what to do in that box. So if this number of the day is 32, it wants me to practice adding 32. I'll do the first one for you, and then you can continue on. So I wrote 32, if in purple, plus 0 equals 32. Let's see how many different combinations you can come up with of how to get to 32. Remember, we only want addition, so we only want to see that plus sign, so no subtraction on this side. Okay, and then want you to use a number line to add. So you're going to start with the greater number and then take 4 jumps. Okay, so it shows you at the top that you would use a number line. You would start at the number 8, and then you would take 3 jumps, and it shows you it gets to 11. I modeled down here, I didn't realize that one was up there. So the 9 plus 6, 7. So if you notice, I have the arrow starting at 9, and then it jumps 7 spots and lands on 16. I know the little video is there, but last time I moved it, it didn't work. So, but on your paper. On this paper, I added the number line to the video to show you. I know that number line is not on your paper. You can use this one and tap with your finger. You can put it in your head and jump that way, or you can write it on your paper at the top of your paper. I did mine to 20 because that's usually what we go to, okay? If you want to do 10, or you could use a number rack up there, but right now it wants us to use a number line. Down below in those where you see those red words where it says MP.2 reasoning, those 2 big boxes down there, that is a story problems, just like I would give you in the classroom. I want you to do this story problem and then draw a picture of the story. When I want you to draw, I want you to use a number bond, either a number bond, a number line, or a number rack, or a 10 frame to show your strategy. I don't think you'll be able to show more than one strategy, but if you can, go for it. That's a challenge. I would love to see it. You know I love to see when you challenge yourselves. All right, that means your brain is learning, and it'll help you remember those strategies, and they will get easier. So now I'm going to check off because I reviewed those 3 pages. I want you to check it off when you finish those 3 pages. I'm going to check it off because I've reviewed. And now I'm going to go to your spring science journal. All right, and first of all, I always review whatever we did yesterday. So this is yesterday's. So I noticed that I have 3 in my sunny column and 2 in my rainy column. So I know that 3 plus 2 makes 5. and then I know 2 more I can count on. So I can put 5, 6, 7, right? Let's see. I noticed that I think I have a double. I do have a double. So we worked on that in the packet the other day. So if I put rainy and windy to get 3, I can also put partly sunny. I mean, not partly sunny. I can put all of sunny to get another 3. And I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. And 1 more is 7. Oh, let me see. So I looked outside today this morning and it was partly cloudy. So I have now another one. Notice now that my partly sunny and my rainy are equal. That means they have the same amount. And now I notice I have another double. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'll tell you in tomorrow's video. But let's see if you can figure out what my double is for tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go through our assignments review. Notice that the math is already checked off, and now I can check off science. If you are done with your reading and writing work, then you are done for the day, and you can enjoy the rest of today. If not, head on over to the reading and writing video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, class.